The Senate will now hear you.
On the sixth day of the Senate trial of the president, his legal team drilling down on their interpretation of the Constitution.
Purely non-criminal conduct, including abuse of power and obstruction of Congress, are outside the range of impeachable offenses.
But the Republican push for a speedy trial and vote by the end of the week to clear the path to a distraction-free State of the Union address for the president threatening to be derailed by John Bolton's upcoming book, The Room Where It Happened. In it, according to the New York Times reporting from multiple sources, Bolton says Trump wanted to continue withholding military aid to Ukraine until the country helped with investigations into Democrats, including the Bidens.
Nothing was ever said to John Bolton, but I have not seen a manuscript. I guess he's writing a book.
The Democrats insisting Bolton, the former national security advisor, and others must testify.
John Bolton has direct, relevant information.
It's going to be enormously difficult to rationalize why you can conduct a fair trial without witnesses, and particularly one as central as this.
Now some Republicans agreeing.
I think it's increasingly likely that other Republicans will join those of us who think we should hear from John Bolton.
At the end of the day, it doesn't impact the legal issue before this Senate.
The timeline in all of this. Today expected to be the last day we hear from Republicans for their opening arguments. We could see this questioning phase begin today as well. The issue of witnesses may not be addressed until Thursday or later. Live in the newsroom, I'm Kirsten Cole. To you, Craig and Calla.
Kirsten, thank you. We are carrying the impeachment trial on our website, the Pix 11 app, as well as our Facebook page, but you can also watch it on our new streaming channel, Pix 11 Plus. It's available for free on all of your favorite streaming devices.
Also happening today, President Donald Trump says he'll release the details of his Middle East peace plan. He spoke about it in private meetings yesterday with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his lead opponent in the upcoming elections, Benny Gantz. No Palestinian officials were at the meetings. According to the Washington Post, the plan calls for redrawing the border between Israel and the West Bank and giving Palestinians a pathway to statehood if they meet certain requirements. Then tonight, President Donald Trump will host a campaign rally in New Jersey. And as you see there, a growing crowd is lined up outside the Wildwood Convention Center. Some of them have been there since Sunday afternoon. The president will be joined by New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew, who you may remember switched from the Democratic to Republican Party. He voted against impeaching the president in the House. And tonight's event is also expected to draw hundreds of protesters.
Public advocate Jumaane Williams and immigration advocates will hold a news conference today to speak out against the Trump administration's public charge rule. Now, it allows the government to restrict immigrants from entering the country if it's believed that they'll depend on public assistance. The Supreme Court voted in favor of the administration enforcing the rule just yesterday. Advocates say it will force immigrant families to choose between food and housing programs or the chance at obtaining a visa or green card.
Well, a team from the Department of Social Services will perform an internal review after the death of an 8-year-old boy. That's after an NYPD officer and his fiancée were charged with the boy's death. Now, police say Michael Valva and Angela Polina kept the boy in an unheated garage where he froze to death. The child's mother says Valva should never have been granted custody. Anthony DiLorenzo will have more on this story in the next half hour.
A body found in Old Bridge, New Jersey, has been confirmed of that of the missing woman, Stephanie Pars. She was the 25-year-old from Freehold who vanished back in October. 2 teenagers discovered her body Sunday in a wooded area off Route 9. An autopsy confirmed her identity. The Monmouth County Prosecutor's Office says her ex-boyfriend is responsible for her death. He had been under investigation when he committed suicide. Stephanie Pars' family is heartbroken.
It goes without saying that our family is devastated, our friends, our community, and our lives are never going to be the same. However, Stephanie is home. She's coming home at last, right where she belongs.
Well, the family also says that they'll be launching a foundation to bring awareness to battered women and missing people.
All right, still ahead, cheating, grade fraud, and intimidation.
Yeah, some serious allegations against the city's top educators that describe a pattern of malpractice. Details in the next half hour.
But first, new video that shows the